Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk about side hustles. I've got a great side hustle idea to give to you guys. This is on the heel of me just putting out for all of you that have purchased the side hustle course. I just uploaded it at another 10 lessons. Go take a look at those. Again, this is a living course. So if you purchase the course, I'm going to continue to put out lessons every 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks for the foreseeable future, for actually quite some time, because I want you to keep getting tips and tricks on how to make money. The course starts from how to start a yard sale, literally to make some money. Today's lesson that we got on the cardboard is something you don't need any money at all. Literally, you just need a Amazon or a Walmart account, or you could purchase something off there, and an eBay account. But we're going to talk about that in a second. But literally, the reason why I want to do this course is because I've been doing side hustles all of my life. I have a full-time job. I also have 4 businesses, but on top of that, I've been doing side hustles to gain extra money and use that money to invest for years, and I wanted to teach people about that. Just talked to somebody, a subscriber that actually owns a restaurant. He bought the course. I was a little nervous. I'm like, what'd you think? And he actually took a lot away from it. One of those is having a business, having an actual company inside of your company, actually having, why own a restaurant and you're maintaining the restaurant and doing all of that stuff when you can actually start a maintenance company to maintenance your own restaurant and then others down the road. And he didn't realize how many legal protections it affords, more legal write-offs, all kinds of things, and more flexibility in how you do your taxes legally. So that was really cool. So let's do this without further ado. I got the notes. So what we're going to talk about today is retail arbitrage. And I think it's very important. I'm going to be putting out a course pretty soon on how to sell something without ever owning it. And this is a great example, but I was actually referring to physical, like something that I saw. I use a tractor as an example. When I started a tractor side hustle, the first tractor I ever sold, I actually did not own. And I'll make a course about that, but we're going to talk about things as easy as literally going and selling a bunk bed on eBay. Now, first off, it's really neat, easy way to find what people want by going on Amazon and going to their best sellers category. You can see right on the front page, it says best sellers. Click on that, and that is what people are primarily buying every day, okay? So it gives you a really good idea where to start. And what you do is you see what those items are selling for on Amazon. I'll give an example. Let's talk about bunk beds. There was a bunk bed that I was looking at the other day that was for sale on Amazon for $400. And you could tell that people were buying them. There were reviews. I was looking down in the review section and I was seeing that there were recent reviews. So people were recently buying them, right? I went along the internet out searching around and I found the exact same bunk bed on Walmart.com for $150 less. Well, it was actually very easy. Now, I didn't do this myself because I'm busy with other businesses, but I wanted to bring this idea to you guys. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see the side hustle course, it is linked down below. I have a 50% off coupon right now. The code is half off because I'm really original. But if you guys want to take a look at that, cool. Again, I'll keep making courses. So I went and found the bunk bed for $150 less on Walmart, and all we would have to do, or you would have to do, is take the stock photos from Walmart. You could actually make a listing on eBay, put it on the market for what it was for sale on Amazon, or you could actually start an Amazon account yourself and sell on Amazon. And then when it sells, the really neat thing about especially eBay, you immediately have the address of the buyer. So the buyer pays for the item. You then now take the money and you have the address, you go and purchase it on Walmart and you input the buyer's address right in there and you have Walmart ship it right to them. It's a really, really neat way of arbitraging the difference between the Walmart sale price and what you could sell for on Amazon or eBay, okay? And you could do this with any items. Now, I would highly suggest starting with smaller items and smaller amounts of cash flow, because what you want to do is you want to build your own sort of system of how you keep track of all this, because now essentially you are a logistics manager. You are taking the money from one account, you're accepting it, like let's say your eBay account or your Amazon account, you are buying it from Walmart, and then you are keeping track of the tracking numbers and all of that stuff. So you are now the logistics manager and you are getting paid a fee for being able to put a buyer and a seller together. It's pretty darn cool. Now, why I say start small and start slow is because you want to build up, like I said, a good routine where you can add great customer service, you have very little issues, and then be able to really understand or figure out how to scale. And that's when you go from, and I think I have a lesson on it right now that's out there on the course on how to scale, how to go from smaller money to larger money. And I think that's very, very important, but it's exactly a really good way of being able to make money when you don't have the money. You don't need to go buy a container from China of bunk beds or a container from Taiwan of electronics, right? You can do this right now, and all it takes is your time to go and search. Now, a couple things that hold people back, or just one big thing, is time. People say this all the time. They go, I don't have the time, I work full time. Well, first off, you don't work full time. Nobody works 7 days a week, and if you do work 7 days a week, you're working multiple jobs, which in and of itself is a side hustle, and I congratulate you because you are crushing it. Then we just need to work on, managing the money and being able to take that money and make you even more money. But quite frankly, when you do something you like, or you work on a hobby, something you enjoy, well, then buying and selling those items, or a service that you enjoy doing at your own home, and it sounds funny, but landscaping, if you enjoy it, it's not work. So you find the time. And I want people to understand that is a very important thing. The other thing is when you make more money, you actually have free time. And people don't understand that. Unless you get into the mode where you're making tons of money, you're out there crushing and going, that is what drives me, that is what gets me up, I will go and make more money. But if you want, when you make more money than you're used to, you have the ability to actually take a little step back and have breathing time and some space and to be able to clear your head. I know that sounds it's different than what most people think, because you think that when you're working 7 days a week, that's what you're doing. You're working 7 days a week. But first off, if you enjoy it, that's one thing. If you make enough money to where you can back off from your full-time gig, that's another thing. And I think that's very important for people to understand. Now, another thing I wanted to mention on Amazon that I thought was really neat, and this is a little bonus for you guys, is merch.amazon.com. It's a really neat setup to where if you have some really neat ideas, like you wanted to own a t-shirt company. I have a buddy that has a t-shirt business, and he really, really enjoyed it. Didn't think I'd be talking about you right now, huh? But I am. See, he's out in the corner. And he really enjoyed it. It was one of his first legitimate side gigs where he went big with it. Full-blown business. Paid taxes, does everything legit, right? And it was aside from his side hustle, and he did the screen printing, or he would go out and actually, a lot of it he'd contract to work and stuff, and he really did enjoy it. He learned a lot from it, and then he moved on to something bigger and better. Well, something with Amazon that they're doing right now is Amazon, if you have a really neat idea, and people are searching for t-shirts of cats, I have no clue, I'm more of a dog guy, but they're searching for t-shirts of cats, right? You could see what's selling and what's not. You could actually go to Amazon merch, and you could actually upload your own design and then sell it on Amazon, and then they will make it and drop ship it straight for you. You don't need any of the equipment or anything, and you get the platform that is Amazon, where millions of people are searching for things on Amazon all the time. So I wanted to bring that idea to you, those two ideas to make money, doing, literally owning nothing yourself. It's just having the know-how and then the support. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. If you want to take a look at the course, remember that 50% code is half off. I'm going to have the link below in the comment section. With that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.